Hi, welcome to Pai's Crafty Creations. Thanks for taking time out of your day to hang out, chit chat, craft, and create with me. Today I'm coming on with a little tutorial. I was asked how I made the inserts for my mushroom journal here. Not this one, but the other type that I just showed you in the front here. The postcard size here, and how I made the tags as well. So that is the tag that they're asking to see how I made those. So I thought I would take you along and show you how I do it. So first I start with my tags and my paper. So I'll do one of each for you. So the first thing I do is I take my ink and I choose my stamps. And I have a lot of mushroom stamps, as you know, if you've seen my videos before. So I have a lot. I need to decide which mushrooms stamps I want to use, because there are a lot to choose from, and I want to have one of these on there as well. So we'll go with this one here to start with. And I'm just going to get my pad there, and I'm just going to turn this upside down to ink it. That way I make sure I'm getting it everywhere, because I want it to be really, really bright and beautifully dark on this paper. And I'm just kind of like doing the stamped masterboards that you've seen me do. So we're going to put this a little bit, I want it on this side because we have a little bit of an edge on it. So I'm just going to kind of give it a little push down. Kind of like jiggle it, wiggle it. And I'm okay with it not coming out so bright. And I forgot I need a wipe. So I'm just going to wipe that off, and then we're all done with that. The big one there. And I don't know where I put the other piece. The cover part for it. I just had it. I don't know what I did with it. I just peeled it off of there too. Oh, there it is. Totally losing my mind here. Okay, so I have my first one. Then I'm just going to kind of pick random stamps. Now, some of these that I got from Temu, you got to use your fingers on. Like that. Because they built them weird, so they have like an indent here in the middle. So if you want that prettiness, you got to kind of do it a little weird with your fingers instead of using the piece here. And I like these little ones, so I'm going to go ahead with those as well. The little tiny ones. Fill in that spot there. And then we have this up here. And I think we're going to add a couple on the sides as well. And you're basically just filling in your stamped piece. Okay, so I think that's it for that set. And then we've got this one. And you're just basically filling in your stamps, your whole page, like that. And we can do the tag at the same time. And what I do on the tags is I like to get them only on the bottom. I don't like to add more on throughout the whole thing. I only like to do the bottom. So we got a couple of that one. We'll just take, and I'm just going to put them away as we go. Right back in there. And then this one I got from Hobby Lobby, and I really love this one. It's one of my favorite mushrooms. And I want to kind of off-center that a little bit like that. And then we'll come down here, do a little bit there. We'll come over here, and we'll do a little bit on there. So when you look at it, it looks like that. And let's get a little bit here as well totally missed it. That's okay. Come right back in with that, and I think I'm gonna put this one on the tag too. But we're gonna go just a little bit on that tag. And then we have a little one there, but I don't want to use the little one from that because I kind of want to go with the others. And I really love this tall one. The great thing about doing the layering on the tags is you can decide, make sure I got the right side here. If you want to cover that piece up right there, just take a little paper. And it's going to kind of give it that little effect that it's behind it. But I moved my tag in the process, so. Okay. Kind of want it just like that. And I only inked up the stem. So we can get that little effect in there right behind that tag. So our tag is all set to go for ink blending with the Distress ink. And I think I want to add, not that one, on this one, because this one is too big to put on there, but I do have a littler one, so this one will be perfect for that. And we'll put it here. Oh, we picked up a little one too. Let's go there with that. And then we'll take in the littler ones, do those little tiny ones more. And we have this beautiful one here. I don't want to do the 3 one. So this really pretty one. It's small. It will work beautifully. Right in here. Because it kind of blends in with the trumpet one right there. Right? And I love to use another one I have here. Because of the way it sits so beautifully on the mushrooms. This one here, I think this one is a good one. I'll pull this tag out. Did I not get it all the way? I'll do one more. Because I want to make sure it's one of the good tags before I put it on there. Okay, it is. Not tags, but mushrooms. Because it's got that curvature to it, it sits so beautifully on top of another mushroom. It fits beautifully in there. Just like that, right? Doesn't that look pretty? Alright, so there's that one all set to go. And we need a little bit tinier mushrooms. Just a couple of littles to fill in, and I have the perfect one for that. It just fits so perfectly in there, like that. And then there is one more tiny that will look really good and fill that in. And then we're ready to go with the ink blending. And it's on this set here. It's just really cute, really, really tiny, and will work so cute, right? And right there. So we're all set to do our ink blending now, so we can close off this one and create some really pretty effects with that other one, with the water and whatnot. I lost another backing. I lost another backing. No, that's not it. I don't know where it went, so we're just going to shove it on the back of this one. Oh, there it is. Nope. We'll shove it on the back of that one. So that's all we're going to do with those. Now we're going to bring in our Distress inks, because this is the fun part. I love working with the Distress inks. They're so fun, and the outlook, found it. The way they come out at the end is so beautiful. And you're not exactly sure what you're going to get when you're doing them. Let's switch papers. And I have all my brushes over here and my water ready to go. So I think I'm going to do yellow. And I like the little yellow. So I got these brushes at the Dollar Tree. They're little makeup brushes. And what I like to do is get right in there. Get that nice and mixed. It's going to cover our work a little bit. But that's okay. I like that effect that it gives. It kind of like fades it, makes it look like it's a little worn. And then I want to come over here, and I'm just kind of randomly going with them on where the colors are going to go. So we'll do the tag too, because I want them to go as a set in the journal. And we're going to start at the top and work our way down. And I'm just pushing on it now, just to get it nice and saturated in there, just like that. So that's it with the mustard seed. Love that color. I'm going to set that one over there to be cleaned, and we'll grab the next one. And I like the salvaged patina. Such a pretty color. And to start, I'm going to saturate the brush with that. And then we're going to do that down here. And where it mixes with the yellow, it kind of gives a little bit of a green effect as well. And then we'll go up here because I want to add a third color. So I'm kind of giving it like a swoosh and blending it at the same time. So we're giving it that rounded effect. And then we're going to add the blue to this one. Doing that same thing, going right up against that yellow. And I do find that the darker your colors, the better you can see your work. Okay, so that's the blue. We're done with that salvaged patina. Love that color. Let's come in with the saltwater taffy. Love this one. It's like a pinchy red. Pinchy I can't even say it. Peachy pink. There we go. Peachy pink. And I'm going to start on the edge here and work my way to that lovely little piece there. Right in the center. How gorgeous does that look already? Isn't that pretty? Love those colors together. We're going to set that one aside, and we're going to do the peachy pink looking saltwater taffy. Said it right that time. I think I was trying to say pinky peach. Oh, got it right that time too. So there we go. Gonna give those a second. I'm gonna come up here and do this as well. Cover that tag good. So we have that beautiful like ombre effect with that. Get rid of that one. And I might add a touch of this one, only because it's really a beautiful green. And we're just gonna go on the side. Just a little bit. On the side here, and then maybe down here. Just to add a little bit of contrast color. So we get that earthiness, I can't even talk today. That earthiness that I love doing with these. This color is Peeled Paint. think we'll go down here with it. And they blend so beautifully together. It's a very natural flow. Come up here. Okay, so we're all done with that part. Move that one out of the way. Now comes the fun. This part is so much fun. I'm going to bring you down a little bit so that you can see a little bit of the action going on. So I'm using a brush and a paper towel and water. And you're just going to dip your brush in that water, tap a little bit, and just take your finger and you're just going to kind of do like that. Just using your finger and brushing off on it. And you can almost see it automatically take effect with the paper. It's going to change it a little bit, but I'm okay with that. And I give it like a few seconds and then dot it. And you can see that color come through. But when you lift, how gorgeous is that? Isn't that beautiful? I love the effect the water has on distressing. Dip it in again, and I want to get some up here. And I'm just brushing. You're going to get water everywhere. It's going to happen. But the look that you get, so beautiful. How gorgeous is that? But we're not done yet with that. Let's do this one. Dipping in the water. And I'm just going to brush again. And I'm just spraying like you used to do with the toothbrush, with the paint. Give it a second, and like magic, that baby becomes even more beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that. I really love working with distress inks for that reason, that it alters it and makes it even more gorgeous. Now, there's a fun thing that you can do. You can change it as well. That's the one we did the water on. So let me move that water brush. Taking ground espresso, because I am distressing up everything in this mushroom journal. So I'm taking, I'll do this paper first. And I'm going to brush it right on there. So I'm going around the edges with it first. Just to get it dark around those edges. And then I'm going to take the yellow one we did before, and I'm going to blend that brown in a little bit more. And you're going to see, grab a couple of dabs on this. You're going to see some more magic happen with it. As you brush it over where you put the water, it's going to change the water as well. Gonna make it pop a little bit more, and I'm just doing this really lightly, really lightly over it, and it just makes those little marks we just did pop even more. Isn't that pretty? I love how it changes it. And then the back stays plain. So let's do the card here. You don't have to use that if you don't have one. You just have this type of brush, the same thing. You just go around your edges like this, but that's gonna pop even more. It just pops it right off the page. Really brings them forward. I love how gorgeous they look when they're done like this. So pretty. I've got a bunch that I did in the journal, and let me see if I can find another one. So I did this one for the I Spy, and then this is the I Spy page on the back of that, and then I have some more tags here somewhere. There, I did little tags here, and then that one I did as well with the same technique. And then this one was the same technique as well. And I have some tags here somewhere. Here we go. I did the same technique with the tags here. And then this tag here, the back there as well. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And I love how they work in a journal and whatnot. They just really pop and come out so gorgeous. Love them. And I cannot remember who it was that told me about the distress inks. It's been a couple of years now, and I just want to say thank you so much again about them, because I love the beauty that how these turn out. And you can even, like, we have this little spot here. Let's add a little bit of brown in there. Let's mix that up. So we've got that darkness there, right? Okay, so we have that really dark right there. And I love adding that to it too. So you're really going to see it pop on this one. Really going to pop beautifully. You can see the ink already working its magic. And oh, look how gorgeous that is. Isn't that beautiful? So pretty. So, so pretty. I'm going to get a couple more spots right there. There we go. Just a couple in. That's it. That's how I did these. And thank you for asking how I did them. I hadn't even thought about doing a video for them, and I truly appreciate your request. Have a great day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.